Hello, sir. We are not here, sir. Tell us, because we have so many things.
Okay, sir.
The issue on ground, I've told you the problem on ground. We are not taking it for research. Please, sir. Let us.
Not take it for research.
Please tell
my
me
suggestion is,
please tell me the solution so that we can move forward.
please let us have an intersection of our academia and this house to make sure that this building is being monitored. And
Thank you, sir.
subsidence monitoring.
Thank you, sir. Take it. No, I don't take side comments. I've told you, if you don't take number, I don't recognize you. Yes. Let me, sir, as per that we may not need architect to draw. That is the olden days. Who will take it to town planning, they will not receive it from you. They need professional to do it. It's not like somebody who carry out a survey somewhere and give it to you to endorse or sign. There's no way we prepare a document and the town planning we accept it from you. They need professional to submit it and do it, stamp and do other things. Then vandalization. Yes, sir. Thank you. As far as vandalization is concerned, there was security outfit manning the place. It was when the Prudential got to the place that wanted to start renovation, they restored light to the place, and they discovered that the light did not even get to where, and when they now go around, they discovered that all of the armored cable has been removed. And we now contacted our lawyer. We wrote to the company. The irony of it, the day or a few weeks that we discovered that the armored cable was stolen, the security agent resigned the appointment, and they told us that that one will take immediate effect. Yes, you say, that it takes immediate effect on the day they gave us that letter. We said, no, that is wrong. But we are engaging them through our lawyer and their lawyer. So we are working on that to see. But while working on that, we try as much as possible to move forward so that our objective and the aim will not be defeated. Thank you. We are not leaving that aspect untouched. Thank you, sir. Information. Okay. 1 minute, sir.
Mr. President of the House, respectfully, I want to apologize for if I have to take it back. Like the design you're talking about, we must be very sure that we are bringing in an architect, a civil engineer, structural engineer, and of course, an electrical engineer. All these things must be put together to achieve what we want to achieve. Otherwise, there will be an issue. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you. It's taken noted. Yeah, we move on to item number Roman figure 2. Much has not been done on NIS land at Kiami. About 3 months ago, we received letter that we should come and pay land charge, land use charge of that place, and we are yet to organize. But we have asked the ES, our executive secretary, to go to the Internal Revenue where we are going to pay this money and the amount to be paid, because we have defaulted for more than 2-3 years now, and we asked them to work this out and discover that and get the correct amount to be paid. We did not do anything there because what our predecessor did on that land has been vandalized. All the iron rod for the gate has been carted away because all the cement were destroyed, and the iron rod, is money now, and they went away with it. So we decided to maintain the building, the property for now, because is still very remote for us to occupy. So that is the information about Kiami land. Yes, sir? Reaction to Kiami land? Okay, just one. Thank you.
It's sad that we can't be putting one step forward and two steps backward.
Okay.
Whatever we do should be done and finally done. One, you said we are in arrears of the land use charge for 2 years. Why would that be?
That is the true position, sir.
Why would it be? That is the question.
And we are going to correct, sir.
Because it will now cost more to renew than it would have cost then.
Thank you, sir.
Then two, that you took pains to put up something there, you didn't protect it, it was carted away. I mean, is that a good report?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. It's not a good. Okay. On this, Dr. Didugu, you have broken my rule. I don't, because reaction to reaction, I don't like it. Because we will not live here today. Okay, I forgive you for breaking the rule.
Pardon me, sir. It's just a suggestion on the issue. If the Kiami is remote for us to develop, we have the option of selling the property and buying the property within the town.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you. There are so many options on that. When the time comes, we discuss it. Sir. Then item number 3, court cases. We have that of Aqua. Okay. Okay, sir. They said I've not answered you. If you don't pay your debt, it remains debt. So either the fact remains that we did not pay, and then they keep on rolling it over for us. So, but this ESCO is trying as much as possible to see that we paid, then I'll move forward. Thank you, sir. My past president, on this. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. we will go back and put heads together, and then we move forward. Yes, court cases. Akwa Ibom State. It's disheartening to report to this august body that the intention of this ESCO, when we came on board, was to by now resolve all cases concerning surveyors in court, or that we are states that are problematic. On the 17th July 2023, I wrote to Surveyor Felix Udo, FNIS, who took the NIS as a member to court on issue of election. The reply I got from that was that the lawyer wrote to me that the man will not attend my invitation. I decided, yes, that we will not attend that. And then the other one again, I sent the ESCO down there, and he said no. The case is still in court. And then we reported this thing to council. Council looked at the case and directed that it should be needful, and he rejected it. As I'm speaking to you, the case is still in court. And as I said in my report, we have spent more than 9-point-something million over the case. But the elders have stepped into the case, and they are working even up to this morning how the case will be resolved. Because I reported this thing at the Board of Fellows, and the elders, the past president, they all agree, and they have started working on it anyway. But I cannot but report to you, so that it was part of my report to this August House. And as a result, I need to mention it, but also to tell you the development that follow thereafter. So that is the position of Akwa Ibom case for now. We are still in court. I will not say much more than that. Can we move on? Thank you. Yes, on Delta. The Delta is not court case. Sorry for putting it other court cases. That of Delta, they were unable to conclude their chairmanship election as at last year AGM. And the AGM directed that they should conclude it. I'm happy to inform the House that they have concluded it, and peace has returned to Delta State. On that note, we move down to business of the day. Business of the day, Roman figure 1, discussion of officers' report. Please, let's if you have any observation on my report as the president, please, president report, any observation there? Yes, sir. Number 1, sir. Yes. Ugu, number 2. President report only, please. Okay, number 1.
Mr. President, thank you for the honor. May I direct your attention to page 11,
Okay, sir.
the last paragraph. The last, can you hear me? If you can hear me, if you can't hear me, say yeah. That means you can hear me. Page 11, my president.
Yes, sir.
Item, last paragraph. It says requirements for membership cadre of NIS. And I read, at the onset of this administration, the requirements for membership cadre were reviewed and ratified by council. I added for presentation to the AGM for approval.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
I
sir.
think Past President Father Miruku made that point clear in the organogram he presented yesterday.
Okay, I thought it's from the Elders Forum.
No.
Thank you, sir. Please.
Thank you, Mr. President. Savio LCK Ogo of Enugu State. Sir, I'm just observing something like an omission. In the case of Enugu State, I really know that somebody took Enugu State to court and it's not reported under your court cases that you mentioned now.
Thank you, sir. The case of, let me start from that, sir. I will return to this. In case of Enugu, yes, one of the elder is Enugu, took the state branch to court in person of RC Shuku. But the case also was part of what the elders are looking into. So sorry for not mentioning it. Thank you. They were combining all these things together. Even at the age of 80s, we are still bothering them. Is it not a problem? When they're supposed to be relaxing after serving us meritoriously. I think they will help us to. That is one of the reasons why yesterday talk came up, so that we know the effort our papas have been doing. So they will attend to it, sir. Sir, thank you for bringing our attention to it. Please, sir, the place referred to by our Papa Boson and they require a motion and adoption of such motion, and probably if there's counter, then we take it at this level. Let somebody move a motion and turn this paragraph requirement for membership cadre as stated here, turn it to a motion so that we can move forward. Yes, sir. Who want to turn it to a motion? Okay, Savio Daudu.
Thank you, Sir President. Dapadaudu, Lagos State Fellow. I hereby move the motion as presented by past President that the addendum made onto that paragraph be accepted, that it be approved by the House.
Amen. Who is supporting the motion? Yes. So,
Thank you, Mr. President. I am Surveyor Chooks Martins Zomewu, Anambra State. I hereby support the motion. Thank you.
okay. Any counter motion? Yes. Any counter motion? Counter motion? No. it means that this position, yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Afolabi Shulis.
We are not hearing you, sir.
Well, Mr. President.
Yes, sir.
My name is Afolabi Shulis from Lagos. This is not a counter motion. We want the conditions attached to those advancement or upgrading to be stated and clearly too, so that we know what we are approving. Thank you.
Sir, it's stated in that paragraph, sir.
The requirements that the council decided on is what I want to know, sir.
Requirement for membership for associate is there, sir. As soon as you have your HND, it's stated, sir. And BSc, as soon you get your call-up letter, you are past your degree before you give a call-up letter, and then you are entitled to start as associate. And thereafter, after your registration as a surveyor, then you can apply and move forward.
Thank you very much, sir. So it is not the motion moved by surveyor Dr. Boswaide that is being tabled. It is what you just said.
And that was, thank you, sir. God bless you. Counter. It has been moved and okay, please quickly tell us what you have in there.
My name is Surveyor Bashir Abubakar Kaladichi from FCT. You are saying you encourage young graduates in what field? Is it every field? It has to be explicit and well.
Hello, sir. Hello. Hello. We are in the gathering of surveyors. And we said that it is an NIS, Nigeria Institution of Surveyors. It cannot be institution of geographer. Please let us apply some things when it is bring up. Yes, sir. Page 12 of the President report. Page 13 of President report. Okay, thank you. Then we move down to Secretary General report. Quickly, any observation or reaction to President report? Secretary report 14, 15, page 15. Thank you, sir. Please.
Mr. President, sir, I want to direct your attention to page 15.
16.
Item number 5.1.
Okay.
It concerns the decision of council with respect to PC1.
Yes, sir.
And also page 19, item number 10.2. Leasing of PC1 building. Council approved the leasing of PC1 building and so on and so forth. My observation, which I mentioned yesterday, is that these issues are not council issues. They are issues of the Board of Trustees. And in my presentation yesterday, I begged Mr. President to let the Board of Trustees do its job and let council do its job. The reason is clear. Many of you may not understand. When the property was returned to the institution, that administration took 20 million naira for the renovation of the property. It was clearly stated in the agreement between the NIS and HFP that when that property will be returned to the institution, it shall be returned as knew the institution, because council took that decision without referring it to the appropriate people, they collected 20 million naira. We spent 50 million naira to do the renovation. So there should be no argument about this issue. It's a property of the institution, and the board of trustees is responsible for all property. So, Mr. President, I beg you to let each arm do the job assigned to it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Noted, and we oblige to that, sir. We are after we have page 16. Any correction on page 16? Page 16. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Samuel Lekon Olaoshigba from your state. On page 16, section 7.0, subgroup activities. I remember that after you resume office in June, NASG happens to be the first subgroup that held this academic conference. But it was so surprising that at 7.3, only one line was used to report the activities of that group, despite NIS was well represented at that program. So this is called a true report about NASG activity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We will do the needful. But you could have even helped us when we were adopting the minute to tell us that the minute this. But nevertheless, we will do the needful. Thank you. We move to page 17. Sorry for that. There's page 17, 18, page 19, page 19, okay? 19, number 1, then number 2.
Thank you, Mr. President. I want to break I'm Samuel Lekon from the state. So 10.0, 10.2. I want to look at 18th of October 2024. So I believe we are here to be in October. So probably it's supposed to be 18th October 2023. Thank you, sir.
Your name. Okay, thank you. 2023. Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, sir.
Page
sorry.
19.
On page 19 also. I'm sorry, you are from Lagos, MNIS. On the same issue of 10.2, actually, I just want to step on what our daddy said about the building, DC1. HFP is a construction giant. I've worked with them for some things, and I know they have arsenals of engineers and architects. So please, I want to plead that this house, especially our ESCO and trustees, see to it that they are able to produce even a new, whatever we have to spend. We should not be spending our money for what they should provide.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Don't go near that place. If you carry out a survey for somebody 30 years ago as a surveyor, I'm not an architect, and you deliver the message the document for him, and now he wanted a copy, he will not even pay because you have submitted it. You are the one who did it originally.
You never informed us that they submitted copies of the architectural drawings to us.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Page 20. Page 20. Who is that? Page 20. 20. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. Matthew Edoko, MNIS, Cross River. Mr. President, 12.0 transition. 12.0 transition.
Okay.
Within this period under review, sir, we lost Surveyor Amma I.E. Okon in Cross River State, MNIS.
Okay, sir.
We have also lost Surveyor Etem Ekpenyong in Cross River State, and they were not reported, sir.
Okay. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
We are not wish or wizard to know what happened in Akwa Ibom.
Cross River, sir.
Abi Cross River, sorry. Because you need to inform us officially. Those people who inform us officially, they are the one we put in our record. Please, by the time you get home, write officially, ask the chairman or the whoever that is in charge to write and send to us. We will adequately take care of that. On this page, yes, sorry, I've seen this sign before.
Thank you, my president. On that same page, item 12.0, sorry. Number 11, Sobio Alaji Adeshukodua is from Lagos State, please.
Okay, it's from Lagos.
Yes, and then we will write about the death of Sobio Oba Atolagbe when we get back to Lagos. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Yes. Sylvia Emma, you want to tell us something? You want to tell us that there is a new baby added to Survey community? Not dead. Okay, sir. If you don't have it here, it means that we have not received it. Please, sir, now that we are discussing about our late heroes, can we rise up on our feet? Please take note of the time, Secretary. May the souls of our departed colleagues rest in peace. Please let be seated. Thank you. We move to page 21. Page 21. Thank you. We move to page 22 under the Financial Secretary Report. We are now in Financial Secretary Report. Page 22, page 23, page 24, 24. Okay, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. Page 24. My name is Apola Bishulech from Lagos. On pillar returns, paragraph number 2.
Pillar return.
Yes, sir.
Okay, number 2.
It reads, as of the time of sending this report, a total of 61 out of 152 quarters of pillar returns of the year have not been emitted by some of our branches. Why is that so? Why is it being allowed? And what steps are being taken? Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Truly, this is the position of the remittance of our branches as far as pillar return is concerned. Most of our branches are not faithful in returning the money collected on our behalf. At the inception of this ESCO, what we did is that we liaised with SOCON. From there, we were able to know the amount they were remitting to SOCON, and then that's what is expected. Some remitted faithfully to SOCON, but not to NIS. The internal auditor, the financial secretary, they did a very good job by harmonizing the two records from this, and we wrote to the state based on their indebtedness, and some of them said they paid. I asked them to bring with their evidences. Those that knew for sure that they have not remitted adequately, they also responded to our request. So we are trying to collect this money from them. But what the ESCO is planning in the new year of our executive, over the year we have never audited the state that is collecting this money on our behalf. We believe on whatever they sent to us. If they sent 2 million to us, we believe that they made 2 million. But we later discover that in one of our records, we discovered that there was a state that paid maybe 1.2 regularly. It is then that the ESCO now decided, we now woke up that it means that, is it a target contribution? Then we now decided that we need to wake up and get to the state and see the number of pillars they are actually issuing out. It's a mathematical, arithmetic, not even mathematics to that level. When you have 20 pillars, you know what is coming to me, you know what is coming to you, then we can work it out. So in our next dispensation, we are trying to put a finance committee comprising the financial secretary, treasurer of the institution, and probably with one expert, that we are going to do the thorough auditing, at least, if we cannot start from the time SOCON started their SOCON number, we can go back to 4 or 5 years and look at the record. And thereafter, we get back to you. I believe that. So, on this note, sir, thank you for... Okay. Please, who is holding the mic?
Mr. President, sir, it doesn't start at this time. It's been over 10, 15 years. I met it. And there hasn't been any pronouncement. It's unethical. There hasn't been any pronouncement. You find out that Rivers and all these states, when they owe, there are still some money. They are indebted. Some states are still indebted to the NIS, and then we value the taxes we are writing it off. This will discourage faithful states.
Thank you, sir.
There should be a penalty.
Thank you, sir. Let me... Okay. On this pillar return,
Thank you, Mr. President. I am Arusi Chukwu from Enugu, FNS. What I want to chip in is that we should know who to hold responsible on any topic we are discussing. The Second State Ethics Committee is made up of 3 persons, and the NIS branch chairman is a member, and presumably the secretary of that committee.
thank you,
So
sir.
why should we be
looking for pillar returns when he gets pillar returns at the end of every quarter. So what does he do with it?
Thank
The
you.
bank chairman,
Thank-
and work under you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yes, we all know this, but we cannot but find there are some states that are faithful, even to last kobo. I don't want to mention states, but they know. The states that are changing us, they know. Because when you are changing, you know that you are just changing. Even your conscience will tell you. But on this note, sir, I want somebody, Savio Apolabi Solesi, I think you come up with this idea. Can you now turn it to a motion that, because I want it to be an AGM resolution, that we, after leaving this AGM, we want to go out and collect all our monies outstanding in all the states. Please, I want you to raise it as a motion. Let somebody support, and then we move on, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. I, Afolabi Solesi from Lagos State, hereby move the motion that the ESCO information.
The President and House, since we are going to have that motion, I need to inform the House that during the misunderstanding between the NIS and SOCO, the states refused to give money that's due to NIS to NIS. And eventually, when it was resolved, the decision was taken that they should now come up with the whole amount that they had kept for NIS. So I think that should be part of it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So you are not to keep and spend. You are to keep and remit.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Okay, move the motion.
I, Afolabi Solesi from Lagos, hereby move a motion that the ESCO is empowered to recover all the monies that some states have not remitted as required by the regulations of SOCO, and that even those issues should be treated as ethical issues and due punishment meted out to them. Thank you very much.
Hello? Yes, let me look to this side. Some have not spoken this morning. Please give it to that young man.
Thank you, my President. My name is Tirojayi Adibanjo from Rivers State. Sir, I want to add to that motion that after the end of each quarter, a month after, they should be able to make a return, which there should be a limit, a time limit. But after the end of a particular quarter, a month after, they should be able to return to whatever that is.
Thank you. On that note, continue now. On that note, you are supporting.
On that note, I, Savio Adibanjo, do support the motion. Thank you.
Okay. Any counter motion? Thank you. Yes, we are on page. Hello. I'm joining the house. I'm joining you, sir. I cannot hide it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's move now to page 25. Page 25. Any reaction on page 25? We move to page 26. Page 26, any reaction to page 26? Page 27. Any reaction? Page 27. 27. Okay, sir. Okay, DG doctor.
Thank you very much. My name is
Dr. Kolakwa Yodilo Kediji from Osun State. Going through the page 27, by this analysis, I discovered that the main income for the NIS happened to be the AGM and that of a pillar return. For AGM, we had about 179,033,760, which is 46% of the income. And cadastral also is at 42%. Other happen to be 11.1%. My question is this: can't NIS stretch a tentacle to other aspects of surveying in getting income?
Okay.
Fully aware that cadastral based on law.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, thank you for your suggestion. We will work on that and see how we can get money from other sources. Thank you. Yes.
Mr. President, my name is Samuel Debo Adiri, FNIS from Ogun State. I recollect that last year AGM there was a decision that there must be a forensic audit of the financial record of the institution for the past few years. I understand that there might be a decision at the council on that, and I believe this house need to be briefed on what happened to that decision of the AGM.
Okay.
Thank you very kindly, sir.
Thank you. Yes. Immediately we left. Is it on the same thing?
It's on the same page. I want us to reconcile the figure on that pillar returns on that page 27 with that figure on page 24 in terms of works. You can see 466 million.
Hello?
So those words are not tallying with the figures.
Hello?
I'm with you, sir.
Page 24.
Yes. Look
Which
at the
of the
figure.
hello? Please direct up appropriately so that we can follow you. Page 20, page 24.
Yes, page 24 too. Here you have pillar returns.
Okay, under pillar returns.
Yes, you could see the words 160. There is a typographical error there. When you look at the figure and the words, they are not agreeing. They are not
Thank you, sir. We will correct that. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, sir. At our last AGM, we agreed that there should be a forensic auditing of our account. And the ESCO then, under the leadership of my immediate past president, we got an expert to look into that. One thing that slowed the work, number one, materials to work with. Hello? Materials to work with. The man had a meeting with us. He asked some pertinent question. He said, which area do we suspect that there is a fraud? We don't have answer. Because what the council told us was that the ESCO, the AGM, is that there should be a forensic auditing. They told us that there's nothing like that in auditing. Forensic auditor take one aspect and look into it deeply and see whether there is this. They asked us, when we told them that it must be from 2009 to date, the man laughed. But he wanted to collect his money. He said it is doable. But that aspect is not forensic in any form. That they wanted to see and regularize their account. Then, unfortunately, we have mobilized. When we now told the man that it's not just one, he said that we are going to give him about how many? 9 million there. He said 9 million. I said, you have told us that we have not. He said, okay, where are the documents? To God be the glory, we were unable to answer that question. So, and I reported this thing to council. And the council directed that we should halt this thing meanwhile to come back to AGM. So that we relate. Because when we make that motion, I think the motion was moved based on the circumstances at that particular time. And then we said it. We carry out your instruction, but we don't have document to back it up. Particularly requested for from the secretariat. So we are here today to review that motion. Do we need to still go ahead? Because this time around, I don't know, we believe that if somebody brings her, that we need to. I don't want to gloss over it. With this situation, there is no document at our disposal that will meet that assignment. Thank you. Okay, sir.
Excuse me, Mr. President. You have answered the question.
I've answered. Okay.
The man requested for documents. This is, if you could believe, sir, if you could remember, files was reported that files containing certain documents were missing. We could not trace them in the secretariat, even for external auditor, especially the hosting of that files. It was reported on, except that it is not written in the minutes.
Thank you, sir. Please.
The
Okay.
use of forensic. I don't know whether forensic laboratory or forensic
Forensic accounting. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Mr. President and the House, it's a pity that we cannot find records. It's time now we get the IT, maybe we must be able to get our records properly. Especially, I was very sad when it was mentioned
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. There is information. Please, please, please. There is information passed to me. Initially, the briefing given to forensic expert is on PC1 building. That was what generated the heat. And the man told us that he will collect 8 million to look at the issue of PC1 building. Then when we now told him that it's going to be, the AGM said it covers all the transactions. The man said that we should prepare for 12 million. So, these are the things. Okay, 2 million has been paid for this assignment, and then requested for all the documents I earlier mentioned. And that is why we were a little bit conscious of what we do. 8 million, they said its total is still 12 million. I don't know how much it will be now when things are becoming easy. That is the position. Thank you for giving me this update. Please, let's discuss this thing briefly. We have better thing to discuss after this. Thank you, sir. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just like our past president had told us, what should be done needs to be done and done properly.
Okay, sir. Thank
This is
you.
an indictment on all the experts if they say they don't have documents.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, whether it be 12 million or more, pay it and let's have this assignment completed.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Please, I will answer to you.
The President and the House, my own suggestions is let us put structures in place now to prevent what has happened. All our documents and all these things be put in the cloud so that we'll be able to retrieve. Continue wasting our money on issues that will not get results. When we are looking more for money to buy property, we should. That is my own suggestion.
Thank you, sir. Somebody raised up his hand at the back. Please, I will just entertain one or two, then we move on.
Thank you, sir. I'm a bit worried.
Your name, your name.
The surveyor Phineas Rogers, Rivers State. I'm a bit worried. A very important institution like the Nigerian Institution of Surveyors have existed for so many years. If you're wrong with this matter, I'm not very comfortable with this. It is worrisome that an institution like this will say to the public, to these members,
Hello, sir.
AGM,
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Please, 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 please. Tell us the solution. Don't blame us. Don't apportion blame at this level. Because tell us the solution.
the solution, sir, is that for those who is in custody of the documents that are not missing, they should be reprimanded according to the law.
Thank you. Yes.
And then the property about payment and execution of the forensics should be done immediately. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The last person there. Yes, the man that removed the glasses.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Akinola Tete, the Councillor of Osun State. I please want to brief our indulgence to take this brief information. It's like more or less we have passed this stage. It is true that
Thank you.
Members,
Thank you.
members who attended the council meeting there in February ought to have reported in their various branches. I did report in my state.
Thank you.
I believe everybody must have reported. So based on that submission, it is on that premises that the current ESCO is working, hoping that they will be held responsible for what transpired during their own tenure. Because of the imbalance of alcohol and what transpired in the past. I plead in the House to please let us move forward. To stop wasting our hard-earned resources on issues that will be very, very difficult to unravel.
Thank you, man. Thank you, sir. Hello. Okay, sir. Come with the information.
The information is this. AGM is supreme
That is why we are bringing down.
to council. I'm just countering what you were saying.
Okay.
It's supreme to council. And therefore, the matter should be as it is. When AGM give the directives, no council, no ESCO should deviate. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now it is the floor for the what do we do? Because in our own wisdom, we believe, the ESCO believe that 2 million is much to spend 12 million, yes, on this assignment, where documents are not available. We don't know what the price will be as we speak. That on that note, I believe that we should put some measures that every year, because, sir, it is very unfortunate that every year we present AGM report and finances to the House, and the House will approve. That henceforth, instead of digging down back, that we should subject our record, particularly the AGM we are presenting, to the House. And once it's approved and passed, then that is where the problem is. It's possible you will get a report and then represented if it is not properly prepared. So my suggestion and that of my ESCO is that we should move forward rather than to pay 12 million, because I know it's going to be 12 million plus for this exercise that we don't have the record. We can't manufacture it. Truly, somebody said that banking statement we do. Banking statement will not do something because it need explanation. Is the money leaving out your account that the bank will tell you that it leave the account? For the purpose for which that money is meant for may not be. So, sir, if that is the position and they agree with the ESCO, can somebody move the motion so that we can move forward? Sir.
Mr. President, we are moving forward and backward. Mr. President, I have the floor.
Hello.
You know that when we are talking of forensic Nigeria, when the secretary, in areas where this is done, there is always a problem if people occupy that position for a number of years. Here we don't have that. So if we are going to make a forensic years ago. Okay, if we can do it, let us go. But I know that it's impossible. We'll be coming here every year. Thank you. So I will move.
Hello. Hello, sir. Please, sir. Sorry, sir. With due respect. Hello. Please, I don't want us to belabor. We have two issues before us. It's either we continue or we don't continue. Abi? Yes, already. Last year, you have given us an order that we should carry out this. And then we reported back to you now our challenges. And these challenges is placed before the house. If the house believes that it is not a challenge, that the record we are talking about, we cannot get it, we should go and manufacture, and the 12 million should be given to auditor and come back and tell us that it's very unfortunate that we did not supply all the necessary documents to work, and the 12 million is gone. If that is the best for us, then that is what I want us to know. I'm your chief servant. Give me directive, I'm ready to go. Okay. Sylvia Akinde.
President, sir, we are coming from somewhere. I am Sylvia Akinde AA, and we are going to somewhere. Sir, there is an issue on the table, of which we are still refunding the money till tomorrow, and that is of PC1 building.
Okay.
We collected money many years back. We have not paid all.
Yes.
We are yet to pay. And now we are saying we are having proceed any moment from the PC1. If we don't look back, if we don't tidy up, by the time we are having money to come in again, will money not go down the drain? So the big reason we need to go back and tidy up. Thank you.
Mr. President, sir.
Yes. Our rule is still remain. Hello.
Hello, sir. Hello. Please let me stand up again. Sorry, sir. Sorry, ma. I know that you are going to talk. But please, let us take it easy. Hello? So that we will hear ourselves. People are giving us better solution. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. I observe that you and your SO have been very hardworking, and I want to appreciate that. However, before I move forward, I want to say that it is not right of you, sir, to say that we should ask you to go and manufacture some documents. It is evident that we have not been taking good care of some documents. But I believe we have learned a lot of things from the last 2-3 AGMs. And we should not be good enough, alert enough, conscious enough of the need to do things properly at all times. So that anytime we want to make due references, we shall have documents to refer to. Thank God some of us, even though we are old school, analog, we know that there is something they call storing of information in the cloud. But that's not even the issue now. Now you have told us that one thing that the external auditors need to carry out the forensic audit are documents and a particular area that we suspect. You don't have those information now. And it means even if it's going to be done for 1 million naira only, it will not be a successful endeavor. In view of the circumstances that you are painting right now, Mr. President, I want to move a motion and beg the House to accept that we forget about this issue of forensic audit, but learn from what has happened, because we cannot continue like this. No, you have a right to talk. Let me talk. You have a right to talk. Let me talk. You can't shout me down. No. So,
hello, sir. Sorry, sir. Hello, sir. We did this thing 3 years ago. It's not speaking good of us. We are civilized. And if you have any issue, raise up your hand. By saying no, will not change most of the things. It was because of our nature that we rush to take a decisions that we are coming back to report to you that we cannot carry it out. Let us look at it critically. All the escort that is talking here, this money is NIS money. It's not personal money. By the time we pay 3, 4, 5 times, we will finish paying it. But what is the result are we going to get? Is the issue. Take it from us. So that is why we are coming back to you to say this. Don't let us say no. Because we are here. We are already wearing the shoe. So if you see me walking like this, don't blame me. Because already sometimes I was there 3, 4 years ago saying, no, I will not agree. But here, the shoe is here. The pin is inside. So if I'm walking this way, you should understand that something is happening to me. And my dancing is not a pleasant dancing. It was as a result of the responsibility on me. I see beyond any one of us here because I'm on the seat. If you said that we should go and waste the 12 million, so be it. NIS will pay. But I'm assuring you that nothing positive will come out of it because they have told us some things. Hello, sir. Sorry, sir. Why did I say that, sir? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. I'm sorry if my conclusion is wrong. It's because of the shoe that I've just mentioned. Because it's penny and it's pinching. I'm sorry if my conclusion is wrong. And whatever that one connotes in the mind of us, please, 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 and please, I'm very, very sorry. But what I'm saying is that whatever money we want to spend, let it be the one that will give us something that we are hopeful. So your Sholesi is still on ground. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President, for protecting me. I was saying, Mr. President, that in view of the fact that you said the external auditors demanded for specific areas that we suspect, and they also demanded for some documents that we do not have in the secretariat, in which case, even if they say they will charge us just ₦1 million, it will be an exercise in futility. That's why I'm saying now, Mr. President, I want to put emotion, whether it pays or not is another issue entirely. We should stop chasing shadows, but learn from what we have experienced in the last few years and begin to do the things correctly as defined by a decent institution like us. Thank you very much.
Yes, that is a motion we support it. Daddy.
Mr. President and the House. I want to confirm from the President because I listened carefully when he started. And the first statement give me 2 million first, money down, and it will cost you 9 million total. But let's have the documents. And then you were reminded that it was not PC1 alone, but all other activities, financial activities of NIS. And then he said, then it will be 12 million. Then he said, you said, okay, 12 million. And then he said, where are the documents? And you said, well, we started looking for documents. We didn't get documents. I think I'm not giving that as background. I do know that part of our problem had been going forward and coming backwards. In other words, we will take a decision and we will not implement it in the past. And that has militated against the progress of NIS. But in support of the motion on the floor, I think we can put a stop to the moving forward and backward, even though for now, since we find ourselves, in a state that we cannot help ourselves, I think we should just let the past go, but be sure that it does not repeat itself from now on. With that, I support the motion. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. With that clap, I put the case close on that, with that motion. Let's move on. Page 27. Page 27. Page 28. Page 28. Page 28. Page 28. We have discussed pillar return.
Sorry, sir. I appreciate the way you have handled the meeting. You will really want us to go, but let us not miss some vital issues. Okay. In pillar returns, I remember that Office of Survey General and certain government offices are practicing surveying. And here in AGM, we have passed that certain percentage of their own pillar returns should be paid to NIS. And we keep on forgetting it. No mention of it. So that you can recall and really know, because they are practicing offices. Office of Survey General and all these agencies.
Thank you.
We should know their own pillar returns. Thank you.
We know, sir, and we have been working. They are one of the bodies that we are expecting pillar return from. And we have been contacting them, and we will do the needful. Thank you, sir. Page 27. Page 27. 27. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. President. F.H. Fakorede is my name from Ondo State. I want to direct your attention to page 27 under membership subscription. Page 27 under membership subscription. January to June and July to December is exactly the same figure. How possible is that, sir? Maybe the Finance Secretary can throw a bit of light to that.
I can't get you.
Sir, I said under membership subscription.
Okay, membership.
January to June 2023 and July to December 2023 is exactly the same figure. How practically possible is this? That the Finance Secretary should throw more light on it.
Hello, ma. We will try to look at our manuscript from where this thing was typed out and try to correct. I believe it must have been the maybe because I look at it, we try to look at it and see what actually happens, sir. Because for now, so, please, do you give me some time so that when resolve it, then we come back? Okay, thank you. Thank you, ma, for bringing us to that level. Page 28. Page 28. Yes, sir. Page 28.
Mr. President, sir, in the past, we used to give, I don't know whether it's the financial secretary or the treasurer, to give the account. We used to publish the penal returns of each state, like we have all records. We used to publish it, how much each state contributed or submitted to the Commonwealth.
Yes, sir.
I did it during that period that state by state, we will know who that are.
Esther, we always do that one, sir.
When it isn't here.
Yes, it's the sir. It's the summary. Your every quarter, every council meetings, Mama always publish these and distribute to states. And distribute to state. That is where we know that some states are not paying regularly, and we have been getting in touch with them.
What I'm saying is that it has always been in the report, so we could see the performance.
Okay, sir.
And secondly, sir, you said you drew line when you wanted to start your administration. You said it, that you drew line, you wanted to start your administration with this. The problem we are having is that any present administration, we have to account for July or June to December of the previous year, which the previous government
Thank you, sir.
already did. So you'll be accounting. That's what maybe I might suggest we may consider it later. When will our financial year be ending? I'm not saying it is where we will, so that it will end with the administration of a particular regime, so that they will be able to account for whatever is spent.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. We take note of all these suggestions you are giving to us. Thank you. Page 29. Page 29. Page 29. Then page 30. Page 31. Page 32. Page 33. Yes, sir. 33.
Thank you, sir, Mr. President. Yes, sir. Peter 3. Members' subscriptions. You will see 2022 is minus 2,287,141,151. And I'm actually surprised at that, sir. that bracket means minus to the members, please.
Please let the financial secretary, this one is, they try. But, yeah, she's coming. Is that your observation? Thank you. Sorry, Mama just stepped out on official assignment, so it is on her way. Okay. First of all, come to page 27. 27, please show to Mama. Then after that, you move to page 33, the first.
Subscription. Well, I will look into that under receipt. Good day, sir. Mr. President, sir, and all other protocol duly observed. Well, this one, sir, the one on page 27, well, I will look at it again critically. But the one with bracket, it means surplus. You remember that last year, thank God, I was opportune to be the FinSec then, when the external auditor was explaining about the issues we have with our accounting system. In fact, if you check last year report, you will also see it like this. I think the man, said it to the house that there were issues, of reconciliation. And that was why the house said we should start on a new page until those ones are resolved. For that of page 27, sir, I will look at it again. I'm sorry, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ma, for the explanation. Then we move to page 34. Page 34. Then page 35. Then page 36. Page 37. Page 37. Page 39. (38, 39), 38, 39. Okay. 38 or 39.
Page 37.
Uh-uh.
Sorry, sir. I from Odo State. Olumide income. Olumide Memorial Lecture. 4,308,203. Expenses 7.
Put the
expenses. Olumide Memorial Lecture expenses 7,187,350. How about this? Expenses more than income.
it's now to It's not. Oh.
The president, past president, fellows, and members. If you look at Olumide Memorial Lecture 2023, you are very correct with your observation. Initially, Olumide Memorial Lectures, state usually paid to sponsor Olumide Memorial Lectures. But later, most states didn't pay for Olumide Memorial Lecture, meaning that NIS National usually sponsor Olumide Memorial Lecture. But last year, Olumide Memorial Lecture, through the office of VP International, there are measures introduced to Olumide Memorial Lecture, where people made payment for a particular excellent pages. And that is why we were able, by the wisdom of this ESCO, to generate about 4 million plus to support Olumide Memorial Lecture. But the expenditure for Olumide Memorial Lecture was that 7 million you observe. So it means that this ESCO has really tried to have made a sum of 4 million plus, which the ESCO supposed to have taken from the account of the institution. So there is no income that usually come from Olumide Memorial Lecture. That is the true position of what happened to that particular position. Thank you.
Thank you for your explanation. Then we move on to page 40. Page 40. Page 40. Sorry, information got to me that those people around this side, when they raise up their hand, do you know that I'm closer to the Elder Forum? So please, when you wanted to say something, please, you may stand up so that I can see you clearly. Sorry, it was not intentional. Page 40, 41, 41, 42, 42, 42, page 43, page 43, page 44, page 45, page 45, page 46, 47, yeah, 46 or 47.
Starting from what
Huh?
Starting from page 45.
45.
Yes, the internal auditor report. It's just an observation. I'm sorry, Dr. Issa Funtua. The report I read through supposed to have been the auditor's report, whereby he's supposed to give a report of correctness of income and expenditure. When I went through the report, as everybody has seen, there is no such comparison to affirm that he has carried out those things. And the report also goes beyond the audit, and he's giving some suggestions, which I believe is beyond his own position about the constitutional amendment, the constitution of all those. That's just my observations.
Yes, sir. Your observation is that there should be a figure.
Declaration of whether he accepted the report, correctness of the report of income and expenditure as presented in the various accounts of income and expenditure. The auditing is all about find if there is any something wrong as from the report of income and expenditure. I think that's the primary duty of the internal auditors. And his report has not make any the report has not indicate whether he has accepted the income and expenditure report. That's what I'm saying. That's the primary thing that the audit should affirm, whether he reconciled the income and expenditure account. And his report has not stated anything about it.
Okay.
So Funtua, please turn to page 48. Page 48, under conclusion. The first line. The financial records and activity of the institution for the year 2023 were kept by standard accounting practice, and the financial guideline of the institution were duly followed. So I have affirmed it that the record were in order. Then the question you are asking for is for the external auditor, and a certificate has been issued on page 49 of that report. So the external auditor will be in position, because he's a professional, to handle that particular matter. But as far as that of my assignment is concerned, I have affirmed it on page 48. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my internal auditor. Page 47. 47. Yes, sir.
We were saying the other time, the auditor reported that 11 states have not forwarded a single column. Are they not practicing in that state? And Osgov, so Osgov not practicing. You have this when they run the information. No income from there, at least from Hillary North. And the other states, this is what we are saying.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, sir. We will give our searchlight to such states. And yes, sir, give it to
The president and the House. I look at page 48, the composition of finance and general purpose committee. In some of the states, I think the composition is in line with the recommendation of the internal auditor. Some of us don't know the work of the auditor. When an internal auditor takes look at records, he's supposed to come out with a report to guide and help the people who are handling your financial report. And this is what our internal auditor has done in page 47 and 48. It's highly commendable. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It's noted. for further action. Yes, sir.
Thank you, my president. Still on page 47,
Okay.
item 2, the unpaid members subscription. I want to ask what your ESCO or the body wants to do concerning that unpaid members subscription. Thank you.
Yeah, we try to remind, thank God for our financial secretary. In fact, he has done a great job on this by getting across to members. Regularly, she sent out a financial record of member to state, at times directly to the chairman, directly to the surveyor affected, and she has been doing that in a regular basis. But one thing that I believe that some of our surveyors, I know by next year when the election is coming, you will see them running etasketa to pay. And they keep on struggling with the national that, no, I didn't own to that level. And they begin to argue. So, sir, I'm appealing to everybody to pay. There is a clause in our constitution, but ESCO did not want to use such a clause because the clause is very unfriendly. But the constitution gives us the backing to do so. But because it's very unfriendly, that when you don't pay your annual due for consecutive 3 years, that the ESCO or the council has right to suspend you. Yes. Then if you want to become a member, then you reapply. I don't think many of us read such a session. Please let us. They said 3.3.4 of the NIS Constitution forbid you to own your institution for more than 3 years. So please let us look at this and do the needful. Thank you, sir. Okay, sir.
Mr. President, sir. Still on page 47, the submission of the treasurer on the FG Finance and General Purpose Committee. To me, a situation where 90% of the ESCO are in that committee is not healthy enough. We really need, it's a constitutional matter and it has to be addressed. The number should be brought down. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. So can we move forward? Hello, sir. On the last observation or observation and comment from Surveyor Ajayi, it was a constitutional matter. Hello, sir. What he's trying to tell us is about the composition of F&GPC. As of today, F&GPC, I think they were 8 in number out of 11 executives. And is reacting to it that is need to be reduced. But nobody can do that one. It's a constitutional issue. Except the House do otherwise. But I'm sure that such can be okay. I want reaction so that I will not commit any. Okay, sir. So we try as much as possible to look at that when there is chance for us to review our constitution. Thank you. Number Yes, we are now 49. This 49 is our. Is it on FIGPC composition? Okay, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Sobeo Tahir from Kano. Sir, it's already 1 o'clock. I would like to inform you that it is time for us to attend to our mosque for Friday prayers, please. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Now, as it is, okay, I'm just observation. Huh? Yes, sir. Okay, please give the microphone to Prof.
Mr. President and the House, I want to draw our attention to what is confusing me a little bit. That is the second paragraph and the last, from the bottom and the last paragraph. I will read. In our opinion, if financial statements do not give true and fair view of the state of affairs of the Nigerian Institution of Surveyors as at 31st December 2023. Then the next paragraph says the income and expenditure statement for the year ended 31st December 2023 and the statement of receipts and payments have been properly prepared in accordance with the requirements of the generally acceptable accounting principles and other relevant guidelines. On the one hand, the books are properly kept and everything. Financial statements are okay. But in the other one, it says it doesn't reflect.
Yes, yes, sir. This is the report of the external auditor that we present to us in a moment now.
Okay.
But because he has not presented the report, we have considered all the report of officers. Now the external auditor will present his report and we consider the report, but for the observation, yes, but for the observation moved by raised by Savio Tahi that this is period for our Muslim brother to go and observe Jima. Please, I think we can have a break so that we use that one to take our lunch, and by 2:30 we'll be back here. Is that taking? Hello, is that taking? Okay, thank you, sir.